home. We're home. They're already all over there. So.
Fight of the videographers.
Yeah, but do you do commentary? No? You look really familiar though.
Yes, I was going to come up and say hello. We played range baseball.
That's what it was. So, okay.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
A few years back.
Here. Yes. Cheater. Okay.
Brad's cousin.
Wait, you were the one up. Did you come up to Big K's cottage that weekend when we played post and we didn't play it again? Is that you?
I was up there.
We had that one weekend, we played post, and I was just playing, and we kept hitting post, and it got up to being like a lot, and we're like, never again.
Yep.
And then then AK got pissed at poker because I went on a river run, and he had to buy in again, he was pissed.
That's probably, I don't remember a lot of them.
Yeah. That's where I got my nickname Milkman, because I ended upstairs, so I was just drinking.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, okay, cool.
Good times up there.
Yeah. So I guess I was playing my daughter today.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that your daughter played ring yet?
Yeah. Played some, whatever they call it back in the day. Whatever they call it back in the day.
U8. So we used to be in Kitchener. We probably played first best. So.
Yeah. I was going to say, you moved there.
Back just before COVID. Still playing ball? Still playing ball? Okay, it should have come back by now. It's good now? Perfect. Yeah, it'll be delayed regardless, always, so.
Best arena for doing any video at all.
No, I'm just trying to. It's better than Exhibition and better than Victoria. Well, Victoria's up high in a corner.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I think I can manage here.
I think there's anybody that waits to watch the video anyway.
I got people watching.
Got people watching already?
Oh, yeah.
No one's jumped on yet.
Once I can get settled here.
Do you have your own private? Or are you doing Facebook?
Oh, it's streamed live to YouTube right now. Yep. I take it down for this team.
Facebook.
Yeah, that's how I started as well. Ooh, I don't like that mesh though. It sucks. Not much better. Not this side.
Perhaps calling a lot of
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that's not good. I hadn't really, not as of yet, so. Right. No, definitely not. Well, good morning, everybody. It's Broadcasting with Brew. This is your U16A Barrie Blizzards as they take on the Guelph Predators this morning. This game is a big one here. If Barrie can come out on top, it gets them a straight shot probably to the finals, as they'll have the head-to-head over Dorchester and Guelph. So here we go. First pass out, Guelph in tight. They send a flipper in on net. Emma with the first save. Comes up with it as behind the net is Cassidy. She's trying to skate out with it. She gets out among the group there. Out to the blue line. Pass up for Sophie. Sophie on the far board, sending it deep there for Holly. Holly on a race to the net. She gets it, turning back for some open space. As she cuts to the net, looking for a shot. She regroups again. She's got Sophie on the flat. That's a high sauce pass, though, just inside the line still. But Guelph picks it up, and they're over the blue line. Intercepted by Kayla and Holly. They're turning it back into the zone. Holly into Sophie. And as she chases it down into the corner, Guelph is on it first, but Sophie's there to tie her up and kind of got under her and dumped her there. So looks like that's going to be a Barrie ring in the zone. What daughter's your number? 17? I got Kelsey 36. So 17. Okay, forward, defense? Forward? Nice. Kelsey on the ring. She takes a first shot right into the chest of the goalie. You got to hit those corners, kid. Goalie looking to get rid of it just in time, but at the free pay line, picked up by Jade. Jade's got the option to head in. Sends a flat pass across. Kelsey just missing on the stab, but she retrieves it, tries to take another shot. Don't rush them. Make some good shots here, kids. Addie Cadeau with the pickup on the ring there. She stick checks the Guelph player. Now she's speeding up and around the net to the close side corner. She's got Kelsey setting the pick up top. There it is. She comes around it. Takes the shot. It goes just wide of the net where Ella's able to grab it. Sending it out front into the feet. And Guelph picks up the loose ring. Skating up towards the blue line. Barrie hemming him in. Ella right on her. She kept it just in there, but a missed pass comes to Kelsey. Kelsey trying to shoot. Sends a pass. Ella scores! There's the first goal of the game there. Sent in by Ella. And let's see if I can get that game action. Where is it here? Replays. Oh, don't tell me I didn't get it. She's going to be upset with me. Yes, I missed it. The button didn't click. I didn't do the buffer to start for the first one, so. And, well, back at center here. Guelph Barrie up 1-0 now. Sophie on the chase as Guelph does a support pass across center ice, sending it into the Barrie end now. They pick it up along the boards. Oh, but there's Kayla picking it up. She sends it up the boards and sending it deep 2 lines for Sophie. So that was Holly. And Sophie coming in strong. No calls there as players went down. Not sure. Couldn't see it. She was tight to the boards. Couldn't see where Sophie got under the stick or the leg. So Barrie coming out flying out of the gate early here as they're putting some pressure on right away. And Guelph struggling to get into the Barrie zone to get any offense going. Holly close side, looks at the net, goes for Sophie instead. Sophie's going to go on a skate on her back end in and around the net. She's got a trailing Holly. It's coming across the top. Looks like a pause. There's the drop back for Holly. Holly on her backhand. Can't get to the net. She's going to have to go for a lap as the triangle of Guelph there keeps her out. On a cycle to the far side boards. Holly trying to build up speed. Lost an edge there. She's down. It's in the corner for Charlie to pick up. She's coming out across the top. Drops it back for Holly. We need a reset. That misses the goalie. Guelph grabs it, but not in time for the buzzer to reset, and they're going to get a goalie ring. That's why you got to get carrying on your forehand, too. It's hard to get that shot off on the backhand. Goalie throwing it into the corner. Sophie first to the ring. Looks like she's got control of it, and she's trying to get away from the Guelph player. And as she cycles around, she's coming across the top. Flat pass over to Charlie. Intercepted by Guelph, though. They get it into the neutral zone. And that was, okay, she's up. That's good. Looks like both players are kind of coming into the net. And looks like 45 just trying to body position and just got an arm in and drove Holly into the boards. But all players came up, so everybody's good. But first power play of the game will come to Barrie here. and a chance to get another goal on the board. You guys had a rough one last night in Etobicoke. Yeah. Showed up for them. Yeah. Kelsey passing over to Cadeau alongside the boards. Cadeau on the carry, pressuring out is Guelph there, trying to get that ring back here, and Cadeau spins back with it, finding a pass into center. Kelsey just missing the stab, as she would have had a clean lane to the net. Nice stick check by Ella. Far side, Chloe knocks it loose. Kelsey in, finding Cadeau on the close side boards as she picks it up, going deep into the corner. Oh, almost had a stick in the feet there. She dodges that as she's still cycling. Coming back, drops it back for Ella. Ella over to Kelsey's side of the net. Just missed on the stab. Kelsey's shot, though, hits the goalie. And that gives them the reset as she re-grabs that ring. Coming in with speed, driving that triangle. And no goal. I think Kelsey is getting a charging call. Unfortunately, that triangle was super tight. And even though it went in the net, Kelsey came in a little too strong and ran right through a player. So, yeah, you got to watch for that one. And their triangle is tight, so there's not the same amount of room to do that. So with three, they had a major on the Guelph player, so she's got 3:21 left in her penalty, and Kelsey's going to be in for two as well. So 4-on-4 action now. 11:35 left in the period, and it's 1-0 for Barrie still. Not too bad. First one she's had all season. Usually she can slip her way through, but they really squeezed in tight on that triangle on her. Guelph passing into the close side boards. Number 4 on the carry around behind. I believe she might be, is that Moyer? Yeah, she's their key scorer. One of their high-scoring players there. Nice work on the triangle, pushing it out. Kayla trying to get to it, couldn't quite. Guelph regains it, passing back in for number 4. She shoots one high and wide into the far corner. And Jade just couldn't quite beat the Guelph player out over there, so Guelph still has it. Another shot blocked out front by Jade. Jade now has it, but she's trying to pop it ahead. Gets it. Oh, that was on both sides of the line. And that's going to give Guelph the ring back inside the zone. Guelph finally getting a bit of offensive pressure in the zone here. Barry's going to have to keep that triangle tight and push her out. Number 4 on the carry around for Guelph as she's going out and wide. Looks like they got one sitting out front in the SD spot. She's trying to drive her way through. Looked like a charge as well, but just a little slower. But her stick got tied up and taken down, so goalie ring. Pass out close side for Holly. Holly up the boards, finding Sophie. Sophie stick check there. Holly couldn't quite get it. Guelph has it. And she's skating up through center ice, cross ice pass, and Guelph gaining the zone. Trying to drive into that. Number 4 loses an edge, going down. Almost makes a shot in there as the crowd oohs and ahs, and Kayla picks up that loose ring. Nice pass to Holly at center ice, waiting for support. She's got Sophie there in the zone now. Nice stab by Sophie as she takes it in. Looking back for Holly, high in the slot. Holly carrying it down and low. She shows a cross crease pass there for Sophie. Neither of them grabbed it, but then Guelph other's player grabs it. She's running into a blue line issue as number 4 has to double back. And now she's got a teammate, but a nice poke ahead by Kayla. Kayla's got some space to head to the net. Cuts to the middle, but a stick check by Guelph strips her of the ring. Coming back in through their zone. Guelph's getting caught there. Another pass. There's a save by Cadeau. She's able to get to that ring. And 14 seconds left in Kelsey's penalty as Guelph has it inside their blue line and have not been able to get it out quite cleanly yet. Cadeau picking up that loose ring. She's trying to drive the net, shoots, and it's at the side of the net. She picks that up as she's cycling around with it. There's Cadeau with the ring again. Kelsey's on the ice now. And we went 4 in. I don't think Chloe noticed, but Kelsey came flying out of the box and jumped in, so I don't think Kelsey noticed that Chloe was in there. So 4 in, and Guelph's going to get the ring back at center ice. 1:15 left in the penalty to Guelph. Still a bit of time for Barrie to kind of capitalize if they can.
Come on, Barrie, let's go.
At least the heaters are on in this rink. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm just a bit higher than you. Guelph with the pass out close side, sending a long pass in the corner, intercepted by Jade there. She cuts into the middle, dodging one defender, and she gets it center ice, finding Cadeau. Cadeau's got Kelsey. Kelsey's got some space, cutting to the net. Oh, loses it in a stick check. Can't get a second shot off as Guelph's right on her. And as she has the ring, High sticking. Slashing call on Kelsey. I don't know who's getting it. I didn't see what number or who's getting it, but nobody's going to the box. They're waiting for a ref to pull him in. Oh, it looks like Kelsey went back in with a slash. I'd have to go back and look at it. Usually she's pretty good at being under, but 50 seconds left in the penalty to Guelph, and Barrie's back in the box. So this is not common for her, as she's gotten 2 penalties very early in this game, so she's been pretty good for a while. So girls are just really going hard right now. Guelph on the carry, down and around, circling up to the top. They've got their SD player up front. There's a drop pass far side shot. Emma with a save, and it's over the net. She kind of lost it for a second there. I think that's the first one she actually had to get a hand on. Guelph passing up high out front. Another shot. That one's another save there as Emma knocks it away. Guelph picking it up, though, as they got a bit of a barrage going on here. Barrie trying to get back to it, and looks like Nora's able to grab it. She finds Jade. Jade has to spin back, though. She's under pressure from the Guelph player. And as she bounces it off the close side board, she finds Ella. Ella looking mid-ice, finding a lead pass for Cadeau. Cadeau comes in, and it's over the net. And Guelph picking it up in and behind. Doubling back to get away from Barrie as they are trying to get back out of their zone. Pass into center ice. They've got one behind us. Nobody noticed, but thankfully the pass went deep into the corner for number 4, where she had to retrieve it. Guelph coming across, shot. Emma with a save, and that stays in the crease so she can grab it. And looking to throw, she gets it in behind, finding Kayla, who lost her footing, and Guelph's going to get that ring back and come back on the attack. Pass across the top, quick shot by Guelph. Oh, there it is, as Guelph gets that shot, and it looks like it caught an arm of Emma, but not quite enough to knock it out of the net. And Guelph's going to tie up the game here to make it 1-1. Yeah, it looks like she got a bit of a blocker or the Keeley on it, knocked it down, but it kept going. So Barrie tied 1-1, and Kelsey got out of the box as the penalty was over for Guelph. So we just got to stay out of the box and get our shots off. I think we're just a little too antsy in the zone there. Holly with a pass into Cassidy. Cassidy cycles back, looking for a pass. She's sending it deep into the corner and behind the net for Sophie. Sophie has it now as she cycles out from behind the net. She's got a drop here for Holly. There's Holly on the pickup. Holly bit of walking. She's up the crossbar, and it bounces into the far corner. Sophie couldn't quite beat her out. Guelph has possession as they support pass across the back of the net. And as they dodge away, they send one into middle ice. They pick it up. Careful, Chloe. That was a close one there. As Guelph has possession still. 17 passing it up into the zone. Now there's Guelph cross pass. Just missed on the stab. It's off the far boards for Guelph to pick it up again. Shot to the net. It's up and over the net. Shot clock ticking down. Cassidy picking it up along the boards. She's able to get away from her attacker and pass it up for Sophie. Sophie spins away. She's got to get one in there into the zone. She's got a couple players along the boards. Oh, off Holly's stick, but Cassidy picks it right back up and leads it in for Chloe. Chloe's got a chance to drive in. She cuts through, shoots, and a goalie with a butterfly save. Just caught the pad as the goalie drops it in behind the net. Charlie there on the attack. Guelph sliding up through into center ice. Sophie getting that loose ring. She has to double back under a bit of pressure, though. It's double teamed. Guelph's able to steal the ring back. And as they're trying to get it over that blue line, she leads her player into the corner. Guelph on a change, so they're shorthanded in the zone right now until their next player gets in there. Guelph cycling across the top. Stick check there by Nora and Holly. Knocked it loose, but couldn't get the possession, and Guelph regains it. Didn't think we actually had possession, so it probably shouldn't have been a reset. Shot on net by Emma. Oh, no, she had a piece of it, and that looks like it just trickled in behind her. You can see the shot from outside, just kind of a throw on net there, but up high, and I think she just didn't see it all, and it clipped something and bounced in the net. So Guelph takes a 2-1 lead after Barrie came out strong early. They now find themselves behind at the 6-minute mark of the first period. Cadeau passing out to the far side to Kayla. Kayla looking in the middle. Kelsey calls for it. Kelsey, oh, you got to get your stabs, kid. She seems a little off this morning. Cadeau picks up that loose ring. She's coming across the top on her backhand. Pass back for Kelsey. Kelsey, I think she was either going for Ella or missed on that. Ella now trying to cross pass for Cadeau. Cadeau picking it up along the boards. She's trying to skate out with it. 8 seconds getting to the net. Shoots, and she scores! As she finds the top right corner and ties it up real quickly to give it a 2-2 game. You can see there, she just comes out. She splits right between the two defenders and just has that top corner. Wasn't much there, but she found just enough of it to tie up the game. Well, we knew it was going to be an exciting game this morning, and so far it hasn't let me down. Guelph for the pass over onto the close side, sending it long and deep. Ella almost got a stick fully on it. Looks like possession might be Guelph, but we tied it up, so that's going to be a goalie ring now. Emma looking to move that ring. She needs somebody coming across, running out of time. Oh, she finally gets it over to Cadeau along the close side boards. Cadeau up the boards to Ella. It slips through. Kelsey might have it here. She's trying to dig it out. She's tied up along the boards, and whoop, came out late, but that's going to be blown down and a Guelph ring at center.
Let's go, Barrie, let's go!
Guelph passing out at the back. Coming up on the close side here. They're going to go support across again. Down deep into the corner. Nice stick down by Kayla, disrupting the play a bit. She doesn't gonna. Is she coming out with it? Oh, nope, Guelph does. As it was a battle there. Kayla stops their progression. It's out in front. Guelph has it. All couple players down though. As everybody's trying to get their footing again in the zone. And Emma with the save as the shot on net was low. Quick pass out, far side boards. Kayla has it, looking middle ice, finding Sophie. Nice stab by Sophie. She leads one there for Holly. Holly cuts into the middle, shoots! Then the goalie with the save as it's right down in front. She throws it in behind, but Charlie is right on her, trying to stick check. Guelph still has it, though, as they move around and get it into neutral ice. Chloe picking up that ring. She has to cut wide at the blue line. She loses it there, though. Guelph coming in. Shot blocked out front by Jade. And now Chloe has to press out as Guelph retreats to the boards. Cutting in, quick shot blocked again by Chloe. Chloe gets that loose ring going around the ref, coming up into the middle ice now, looking for a pass. Help her out. Nice support pass finding Jade. Jade's got Holly in the middle ice. In behind her finding Sophie, but just off the mark, and Guelph grabs that ring. Guelph setting back in, intercept by Chloe. Chloe finding it over to Sophie. Sophie now has a lead option for Charlie. Sends her deep into the corner. It's a race into there. Charlie not quite able to beat her out. Guelph has the possession. As Guelph player loses her footing going down, she still has it though as she gets back to her feet. Sophie and Charlie double teaming, and Guelph passing it into the close side corner for her teammate. But it's a bouncing ring that the Guelph player is struggling with, but finally gets control of. Into neutral ice, Guelph making a jump up, sending a pass up in deep to the close side corner. As Guelph coming across the top here, trying to get through for a shot. Seven shoots, Emma with a save, and it bounces out front. And there's a shot high and missed on the rebound. And as Guelph picks it up again, they're on the attack right now. There's another shot kicked off to the side into the corner. Guelph picking it up again with a fresh reset. Nice stick there, knocking it almost out of the zone. As it's at the line, Kelsey can't quite get to it. And Guelph is back over that free play line. As Guelph carries around, trying to throw one out front. Jade has that ring. She doubles back, looking for help, finding Cadeau, center ice. Cadeau on the stab. She's looking up ice, finding Ella. Just off Ella's stick, but she regains it. She drops it for Kelsey. Clean stab on that one. Kelsey cutting through, shoots. Hits the player and just goes wide of the net. Cadeau grabbing it in behind as she now grabs it, coming across the top. Cuts in, looks for a backdoor pass to Ella. No luck there. Shot clock's ticking. Guelph finally got the stick in it for the reset. And as they come out to over the blue line, looks like Ella's going to come away with it. She's got a lead up for Cadeau. Cadeau trying to get to it, couldn't. Touch it. They touched. Go. They made an attempt. You can grab that, Ella. And now Ella has it. She cuts it backdoor to Cadeau. Oh, she missed the stab. It's off her skate and in the crease for the goalie. Yeah, we're not watching behind us. They've got a player hanging out high for that quick breakout. And there's a miss on the goalie ring. Cadeau has it, dropping it back for Ella. Ella trying to find Kelsey. A shot on net. It just goes off the goalie to the side, but not out of the crease. Barrie manning up. Goalie throwing it close side. Kelsey on the chase. She's right on her. Trying to cut off the lane. They get it up into center, but Kayla's right there. And it's knocked loose, but Guelph still has possession. Cross pass there, picked off by Ella before the blue line. She's got Kayla Kayla's leading up there. Kayla cutting to the net. Kayla turns, shoots, and a goalie with a nice save as she slides across. Guelph picking it up, tight in the corner. Oh, there's a hooking call coming to Sophie as the stick was a little high up in the arms, and Barrie's going to find himself on the penalty kill again. Well, minute 22 left in the period. It's a tied 2-2 game. Barrie's had a few shots on net. Seem to be hitting the goalie. Can't seem to... We got to find those spots a little bit better. Take our time, add some fakes. Guelph with the ring on the far side, skating hard down low and around the net. Pressing out and around. Cassidy's there. Cross flat pass gets out over the free play line. Charlie's not quite able to get to it in time as Guelph re-enters over that line. Coming across the top, the number 11 trying to low walk in on a backhand and off the post, and that's still out as Emma grabs the ring and gives it over on the far side for Cassidy. She spins off her players, makes some open ice here over the blue line, finding Holly. Holly with speed, leading it up for Charlie. And as Charlie picks it up, she's cutting into the middle, back to Holly. Holly on a backhand, turns forehand, shoots. It goes around the back of the net. As Guelph gets that ring, Barrie's got to back it up. As a far side pass there towards Guelph player. Cassidy was right in the mix of it. She steals it back, sending it back inside the zone. Guelph player losing her footing, but gains it just in time before Cadeau could get to it. As Guelph player and Cadeau got tied up, Guelph player went down, and there's a bump, another player down. Guelph bouncing it off the boards. It's in tight here where Kayla is though pressuring, and that gets tied up, and it's going to be I think it's going to be a Barrie ring, or is he pointing for Guelph? He did point for, okay, that's what I thought. So Barrie tied it up there just outside the blue line. That's going to give them possession. 15 seconds left in the period. 53 on the penalty left. I'm surprised they don't set up for a deep pass here. Send somebody deep in the corner. Pass over, far side, finding Jade. Kelsey cutting through the middle. They back to Cadeau. Cadeau missed it. Time's ticking down. 8 seconds. Guelph had possession. This should kill off the period. They get it into neutral ice, and with 1 second left, Chloe there getting possession, and that's the end of the first period. And it's been a heck of a first period. 2-2. Both teams scoring well, and we've had penalties going both ways, and nice aggressive play from both teams. Yeah. So I mean, a little bit here. I can feel the warmth up here a little bit. So.
Yeah, when you're higher, it's a little better. The fingers get a little numb.
Yeah. They're leaving? Okay. Oh, she's getting tired. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure what it is, so.
You've got a big win against yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, they were tied with us in ranking, so we needed that win, and it was tight 3-2 until they got that extra goal and a beauty play. But yeah, we were following it, but didn't know what happened. So
3 minutes left.
yeah, we beat them before. We beat them 7-6. We've lost to them 5-4, where they scored the fifth goal in like the last 30 seconds on us at home. So.
Those three teams are pretty tight.
Yeah, they're pretty rough. They're pretty rough too sometimes. A couple of their players. You got to get them pissed off. Well, we're back here. Second period about to start. Holly on the ring, passing out for Jade. Jade on the carry, sending it deep. 33 seconds left in the penalty. Kelsey trying to walk out low, shoots, and it's off the goalie to the short side. As the goalie picks it up there, she throws it in behind, but not in time as the 5 seconds goes, and Barrie's going to get another chance inside the zone. Kelsey on the ring. First time out there, she looked at a shot. This time she takes another shot there, and just missed the outside, just a little too tight to the arms, but there's definitely was space on that far side, I can see from here. Kelsey battling in behind, stick checking. Goalie bops it back to their player, but Kelsey grabs it, and as she comes out on her backhand with it, we've got 5 seconds left on the penalty, but the net is off, so they blew it down, so that'll still be a Barrie ring with 5 seconds left in the penalty, and Barrie gets a fresh reset. Guelph playing with a very high player, so we have to constantly watch for that when we come off. Fakes a pass across. Kelsey goes over back to Holly. Kelsey coming out of the zone on a possible re-entry. Holly coming through down along the boards. Here's a drop for Kelsey. Kelsey trying to build up that low walk speed. There's a shot. Scores by Ella! As she picks up the missed shot by Kelsey because she got slashed coming in. And a penalty would have been called, but on the goal that negates that, as Ella picks up that loose ring just sitting out in the open for everybody and pops it in the top left corner. It was a nice drive, Kelsey. She dodged the players, got around them, and when you drive the net, opportunities come around. So, nice job, Ella. Well, an early score here in the second period by Barrie. They're manning up on the offensive free or center ice free pass here. Let's see how that changes Guelph's options now. They're going to send it deep into the corner. It's a race over there. Kayla trying to get to it first. It's in the feet, though. She wasn't able to. Guelph up top. Quick shot. And just like that, they're right back into a tie game, 3-3, as we just couldn't quite get that ring out in the corner. And as it popped out, they had a player all alone up top. And Chloe couldn't quite get there in time, and the shot was there and on the net. Tough one. A little overcommitment maybe into the corner by our second players there. Cover the front of our net, keep them out. Pass over here, close side boards for Nora. Nora sending it down through the middle, just got it over a stick, but not quite able for Barrie to grab it as Guelph comes back out of the zone. Dropping it back there, Charlie picks it up, a couple of skates connected. Both players go down, and it's over by the boards. Sophie lost her footing there. She's down on the ground, and anytime now, ref. There you go. And we've got some hand motioning here by the other camera guy. As it's going to end up being a Barrie ring here. So I'd have to go back in the replay and see. But center ice, Holly stepping in, passing over for Nora. Another chance to redo what they just did. Sends it long, high saucer pass into the corner. Picked up by Ella. Ella has it down. She cycles around. Kelsey drop back for Holly. Holly turning back, finding Kelsey side. That Kelsey, quick shot off the side of the net, and the goalie picked up again for a good clean reset. Kelsey coming out the top, building up some speed, cutting through the middle. Oh, that was high and wide. She's got to get that one on net. Ella picks up that loose ring. She comes up, dropping back for Holly. Holly has a bit of space. Oh, hit the meshing? Okay, so it was actually out of play. It was that high. So a late whistle there, goalie ring. And throwing it in behind. Quick check there by Ella. Watch it up in the hands, though. Close one there. Just kept it down. As the player goes down, Kelsey now on the stick check. Ella got the loose ring. And she's coming across the top. Flat pass for Holly on the far side. Just missed on her stab, and she now cleans it up. Down low, she's going to carry. Looks like Kelsey's setting up high for her. There's the pick. Holly uses it, turns back, finding a pass for Ella. It's off the boards, though. So a bit of a miscue on that play. A drop for Kelsey. Kelsey on the low walk. Shoots on that short side again. Come on, kid. You far side. Try the far side. Tied up in behind Barrie ring. Far side. If I could hand motion to Kelsey, I'd be like, far side. Come on, Steve. Tell her to go across it. Ring out the space, free pass there over to Cadeau. Cadeau along the board, trying to push her way through, running out of space. Guelph player keeping pressure on her nicely. Cadeau lost her footing, but regains it with the ring still. Fakes a back pass. Open space out front. Shot. Trapper saved by the Guelph goalie. She throws one out to the close side boards. Guelph right on it. They get a pass back, supporting in the middle. And as they get it up into neutral zone, Cadeau had a small stick on it, knocked it just wide enough for Cassidy to get, and she's trying to get out of there. She pops it into the middle for Sophie. Sophie looking deep. Nobody in that corner yet. She goes back, finding Cassidy. Cassidy now sends it down along the boards, just past Charlie, though, and Guelph's going to be first on the ring. And they carry it around behind. She circles away from a couple players, lost her footing. It's loose there if we can check it, but we let her get up. In came Sophie to knock it loose. It's in the crease. And the goalie picks it up, looking to get rid of it. She throws a far one to the close side boards. Guelph gets it into the neutral zone. And as it's at the line, Kayla's able to grab it and dodge, coming back in through. Sending it deep for Barrie. Hits Sophie. Cadeau picks up the loose ring. She's tied up. Passes a push pass there for Charlie into the corner. And now that we got possession, let's set it up, girls. Slow her down here. Charlie looking back, looking for an option. She's carrying it in and behind. She's got Sophie coming from high. Possible drop here. There's a drop for Sophie. Sophie's got to get a shot to net. That's a good reset, but it doesn't bounce out enough, so the goalie's able to get rid of it in behind to her teammate. Guelph with the long pass out of their zone, into the neutral zone. Couldn't quite get on her as Cassidy. Long pass in. Guelph has in possession. Kayla battling along the boards. And tied up there, and Guelph player goes down, and I think Kayla's going to get a hooking call as Barrie finds ourselves back in the box again. Got this. Let's go, girls. I think I just got the side eye from Kelsey. I tried giving her the reach around the goalie. Go to the far side. Barrie manning up, taking off their players. Kayla blowing kisses over to the fans over here. She missed yesterday, so it's good to have her back today. So Guelph with the pass, close side boards. Number 4, always a threat. She's trying to drive through. Nice stick tie-ups by the triangle. The ring bounces in behind. Uh-oh. Chloe is down. I'm not sure if she fell on her knee or how she went down. Rob's out there quick to check on her, so I know she had a bruised hip from yesterday, so yeah, I thought she fell on her knee. She does have a bit of a sore knee, so I'm not sure which it is, but it could be. But it looks like she's up and moving. She's got a bit of help here from Rob, but obviously under a bit of discomfort here as she's needing some help to get off. Kelsey's there to help her up and get her off to the side there. So just got tied up with holding up the player driving the net, and looks like she ended up landing down right on the knee. And even if you got a good knee, that still hurts. Well, 1D in the box and 1 down injured, so Addie Cadeau's dropping back on some defense here to help out. Or, sorry, Addie Holly is, as Cadeau drops out into the center spot. 10:46 left in the game. It's tied 3-3. Guelph pass to the far side. Number 4 on the carry. We got a re-entry coming in along the close side boards here. There's a fake drop. 4 trying to turn to get a shot. She loses it. Tries to get a pass off. It's in some feet. Jade trying to stick check. Not able to get it. Guelph gains possession and holds on to it still. They pass back to 30. Number 4 trying to sit up front. Shot through a crowd. Picked off as Barrie tried to skate out with it. They lose it, and it's going back in on the far side. Guelph couldn't get to it. Now Holly has possession. She skates out along the far boards. On her backhand up, finding Kelsey. Kelsey needing his support. She's got Holly. Holly picks up the ring. Holly driving back for Kelsey. Kelsey shoots! Oh, what a save by the goalie. As a nice give-and-go play by Holly and Kelsey down the ice. Barrie has to backtrack now. Kelsey on the attack. Oh, careful. Way in behind us, all alone. Guelph shoots! And they score a top shelf goal as they are constantly getting in behind us, and we're not noticing as they had another player all alone for a breakaway. Third or fourth time I've seen that. We just haven't quite caught on to them being behind us yet. They're kind of sneaky, getting in behind and very stealthy. Well, first down again by 1 now. 10 minutes left in the game. Back to 5-on-5 action. Kayla out of the box here, passing over for, Holly did. Sending for Nora. Nora sending it deep for Ella. Ella coming back for Kelsey. Kelsey trying to come on low walk. Another charge. Come on, Kels. You gotta dodge around her, kid. They're playing you tight. And Barrie just getting out of the box. They're back in there. As Kelsey trying that low walk, just running into some trouble. So, gotta go for your shot, kid. They're tight down low. Now, Zoe looks like she wants to talk to the referee about it. Did the player step into her lane? Maybe that's the question she's asking. Problem is, Kelsey's run a lot of low walks, so she's going to be looking for it. Coach has every right to ask a question. They have a right for... It's not a charge if a player steps inside, though. And I couldn't tell if she did or not, but my kid low walks, so... Clarifying on a call there. Take a deep breath, Kels. Damn it. She's upset. Number 4 takes a shot, picked off there by Jay, tied up. And I missed a penalty. Too many men? On who? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have too many on. So we didn't count.
We only have 1 penalty.
Yeah, we have 5 people on the ice.
She just got on. Kayla just walked on.
Kayla just came on? Oh, okay. I don't know. They're doing a count now. No, it must have been... I could have said we only had 4. One of our players just came on, so it looked like it was 5 when I started counting, but missed call there. So Guelph with the ring on the far side, passing it along the boards. 4 trying to low walk around. She gets free off the post. Emma grabs on top of that one, and she distributes it in behind for Cassidy. Cassidy spinning out. She's trying to dodge all 3 of them. She does. Got to move it. She's in a bit of trouble. Off the far side boards. Nice pass here for Holly. Holly's got, Ella down there. Off Ella's stick. Ella picking up that loose ring. She's able to drop it back for Holly. Barrie needs an answer here soon. Going back for Ella. Just off her stick. She picks it up in the corner. Shot clock low. Ella shoots. Blocked by Guelph. Ella on the stick check there. Trying to get it back for Guelph. Guelph player turning both ways. Can't get away from her. And Ella goes down. And both players lost their footing there as a loose ring. Now up top by the blue line. Again, players losing their footing. Now it's loose in here, tying up. One player had it between one's leg. The other one had it in the stick. As Guelph gaining the zone, trying to get some shots here. There's a penalty coming to Barrie. Emma with a save. It bounces out front. And I think they're going to call Cassidy on a holding here. And unfortunately, when you can see it up in tight here, the Guelph player had her stick actually in between Cassidy's legs, and Cassidy was trying to free her stick, and it looked like she was tying her up, holding her up. So, tough one to see from behind angle, though.
Need another! Need another!
2 in the zone only now as Kayla and Chloe's back out there trying to get it. Guelph only has 4 out there as they finally get another one. Backdoor pass, and there's the shot into the back of the net in the 3-on-2 situation as Guelph comes out with another one to give them a 5-3 lead. Wide open backdoor shot. Not much you can do, Emma. Well, if anything, girls, we got to be more careful out there and stay out of the box. Even though I don't necessarily agree with the last one. But it's the way she's called. Nora with the ring, tight side boards here, sending it deep to the far side. Cadeau in chase now for it. 8 minutes left in the game. We just got to keep our patience, not get overwhelmed and overstressed here. Nice moves by Cadeau. Cadeau takes a shot. She hits it right back, though, and it knocked loose. And that got tied up, and that should be it's a Barrie ring. So it looks like Cadeau lost it. Guelph grabbed it, and she tied it up again. Sophie on the ring, goes pass over to Cadeau along the boards. It's Cadeau on the carry, down low and around. She's skating up with some speed. She's got a pick on Sophie up at the top. Is it going to work? She sees it. She gets around. lacks of space there. Goalie in the right space to make that save. And then she throws it out. Cadeau's able to get to that loose ring. She's got some space if she can get to the net. Can't quite backhand her. Goalie with a Keeley save. Bouncing out. Or a trapper save. And it's in behind the net as Cadeau trying to get to it. Couldn't quite. Sophie's on it now. 1 minute left in our penalty as it comes out to the blue line. Barrie's got to start backtracking here. Cadeau with a nice stick interception there. She's on it. She's looking for Sophie in the middle. It bounces off a player. Cadeau on a stick check. Careful. And she's reaching around. And that one's off of Jade's body in over the blue line. She pops it in for Sophie. Sophie dodges her first player. She's coming in. She's due for one. Oh, what a stick save as the goalie knocks it away. And it's in the corner for Guelph. Looks like they went through the crease, though, and that's going to give Barrie the ring back inside the zone.
With all this excitement.
6:51 left. Barrie down by 2. Still killing that penalty off with another 33 seconds. Could definitely use a goal on this shift. Deep breath, girls. You got this. Come on, kid. Pass over to Holly on the close side boards. Holly on the carry around. She's looking up top here. She's got Kelsey wide over the top. There's the pick set. Holly coming across the top. Nothing there. Back pass into the middle. Nobody there. Kelsey trying to get it. She gets knocked down. And it's loose over on the far side as Holly is able to retrieve it, maybe. No, picked up by Ella, finding Kelsey up top. Kelsey shoots one in high over the net as she was a bit off balance. Chasing into the corner. Kelsey on the stick check. She's able to get it back, maybe. It's in there. Looks like Guelph has it right now. And it's back and forth. It pops out behind the net, and Guelph finally comes away with it as they skate away. In chase is Kelsey. Almost intercepted there by Ella as they supported it across. Guelph into the neutral zone. Guelph coming back in through the long pass. That's a miss. Jade's going to pick that one up deep. She has to get past her attacker. Skating through, losing it behind the net, and Guelph has it back. And she's pushing out in the triangle. Guelph coming to the top. Shot. That's high off a body and goes wide. Inside Cassidy, out of the box now. That shot goes off the boards and up to Emma, and she has that ring looking to get rid of it. And right at the 5-second mark there, they blow it down. 5:43 left in the game here. Barrie still down by 2.
Tight D, Guelph, tight D!
Barrie, Guelph pass over to the far side boards. Number 4 on the carry around. Kayla picking her up on the close side as she's trying to push her out. 4 looks to turn back, tries to pass to the back post. Kayla there to intercept. It's in the feet though, and Guelph comes away with it again. Guelph getting it there, again down low pass, coming across the top, tries to get a shot to the front of the net. There's a shot over the net as it was right in the crowd. Kayla picking it up down low. She's spinning away with it as she tries to get that bouncing ring. Guelph picks it up all alone, coming in, shoots. Emma with the save. In behind, Kayla trying to get to it. It pops out. Guelph player picks it up. Pressure there by Cadeau, trying to get her out. Back pass, quick shot. Emma with another save. Barrie on trouble here. Emma looking for a long throw, finding Cadeau on the far side. Cadeau up to Charlie. Charlie's got Sophie. She leads for Sophie. Sophie couldn't quite grab it. It drops it for Cadeau. Cadeau going in and behind the net. 4:44 left in the game. We need a goal here. Cadeau trying to cut through into the middle. Gets tied up in her stick, and that shot goes high up over the net and out of play. Goalie ring. Goalie looking to get rid of it on her blocker. Throws one. Sophie intercepts, but then wasn't able to grab it. Stick checks out front by Charlie, and Cadeau couldn't quite grab it, and Guelph skates out with it. Up to center ice. 45 with the lead pass. 77 coming in. She turns to shoot. No option there. Shot, and she rings one in there from out high. And Guelph gets another goal to increase their lead to 6-3. Well, we're in a tough spot now. We came out strong to start. The goalie played well down there for them, better than I thought she might. And we just kind of haven't been able to beat her. Not quite picking those corners. And kind of gotten away from us here. So 4 minutes left. And we need a lot to happen here quick. Pass in Kelsey. Kelsey cutting through the triangle. Short side. Just lost the shot there and didn't get it in the air, even though she had all the space. Guelph goalie passing close side boards. Ella quickly on the stick check there. Her teammate, though, was able to grab it as Guelph supports it far side. Up into center ice. Clean stab. Guelph playing with no pressure now as they've got quite a lead. And along the boards there, Guelph still has it. Coming in, shot high and over the net. And as it's in behind, Chloe trying to pick it up. Skating out with it there. She's tied up, has to throw a stick off. Bouncing off the boards for Holly. Holly leading for Ella. Ella looking across, no luck. Holly picks up the loose ring. Holly comes in, shot is high and wide of the net. Down to 3:20 left in the game. Kelsey on the carry around and in behind. She's due for something here. Could use a goal. Couldn't cut through. She gets body checked on the way through. Ella on a backhand off the crossbar there. As picked up, shot clock goes. And I guess the crossbar didn't count on a reset. So Guelph squeezed the triangle there well and cut off the gap for Kelsey to drive through. So 3 minutes. Goal a minute. Holly takes a shot high, hits the goalie. She wasn't sure where it went, looked behind her. No luck on that one. We got to hit the far post if we're going to do it. There's a miss there by Guelph. They lose it at the line. Ella has it. She's looking in the zone, waiting for Kelsey. Not there. Finding Holly coming in. Holly shoots, hits a player and goes wide. Guelph picking it up in behind their net, dodging around Holly. They get a long pass. That's intercepted at the blue line by Jade. Jade in finding Ella. Ella dropped for Kelsey. Kelsey takes a shot, and oh, that one just went high and wide of the net. We are all over the net and just have not been able to find the holes in it. Guelph picking it up in the close side corner. She tries to double back. As Kelsey went to change, they had a support player open on the far side. Guelph sending it through center ice. Holly picking up that loose ring. She's looking to send it deep for Ella. Ella picking it up in the corner. Cadeau out front. Ella down. Back to her feet. Quick back pass out front. Just hit the goalie, though. Couldn't quite get around her. Stick check. Guelph player lose their footing. And as it supports it in behind, Guelph still has possession. Through center ice, getting it to their high player. Number 4 picks it up. She's turning. Coming back through. Looking for a long pass deep into the corner. Under 2 minutes left in the game. And basically Guelph can just really shut it down here and just manage time. Shot on net, that's a reset. Guelph picks it right back up, and they can really just kill some time here. Guelph player ran into a couple sticks. Looks like Kayla's broke. That's going to be a new one. And as Guelph still has possession of it, Charlie jumps into the zone to try and help. We've got one less out there. Send another player. Get one out there. We don't have anybody in the box. What are we doing? But they're inside the zone, so the problem is you get too many in there. You can't even make a change because the door is inside the free play line. Barrie finally getting it out over the blue line. 1 minute left. Cadeau finding Sophie. Come on, Sophie. Sophie trying to get through. Back pass Cadeau. Cadeau shoots, and we hit the goalie. You can't beat a goalie when you hit her in the chest. Tough one there. Good try. Guelph coming up the center ice now. Cross ice pass. 77 on the far side, just killing the clock now. As this game is pretty much done at this point with only 47 seconds left. They're going to pass it back out of the zone, 10 seconds left, and they're going to dump it in. Intercepted by Jade. If Guelph gets possession here, it's done. Jade has it, passing up, finding Holly into center ice. 30 seconds left. Holly up for Sophie. She just grabs it, dropping it back for Holly. Holly rips one. Goalie goes wide of the goalie, and Charlie picks it up in the close side corner. Dropping up top there for Holly. Holly runs into some trouble there with 20 seconds left. She drops it out for Chloe. Chloe trying to go to the net. She's on a low walk, nothing there, so she's circling. She gets the footing taken out and behind the net. And with under 10 seconds left, Barrie's going to end up losing this one 6-3 to Guelph. And last second, high over the net. And as the buzzer goes, well, it wasn't what we were looking for, but a 6-3 loss here to Guelph. And that should secure Guelph with first place and a bye to the finals as long as they can beat Cambridge later. Which I imagine they will. We'll play Etobicoke later, and if we win against Etobicoke, we'll have to play Dorchester tomorrow in a semifinal, and hopefully a chance to meet Guelph again. So, tough one, girls. Get through the next game and the game tomorrow morning, and then come out, and it's always tough to beat the same team twice, so these girls can really take it to them next game, hopefully.